My boyfriend, 21M, sent me, 21F, a nice message, but turns out it was ChatGPT. Title basically explains it all. He asked ChatGPT to generate him a nice message to send to his girlfriend. Me. But he didn't tell me that it was AI generated until a couple hours later. The message was actually really nice and said things that I really appreciated hearing since he doesn't say them often. I told him my feelings were hurt and actually teared up because I felt embarrassed. But all he did was start laughing. He said, "See, this is why AI is scary." He did say that he agreed with everything ChatGPT generated. But I just feel sad. It seems like he isn't taking my feelings seriously. Wasn't this a South Park episode recently? This was a recent South Park episode. Stan would ChatGPT all his texts to Wendy. She felt so loved. He was totally disconnected. It's sad and scary for the future. I think I'd react much like you are. Feeling sad and maybe not being able to fully articulate all the reasons why. Sorry, love. Maybe ChatGPT can write you up a nice breakup message which explains why using AI can be dangerous and lead to these types of results. My dad wasn't a touchy-feely kind of guy, but one time he wrote me a very thoughtful, informative letter, typed neatly on a word processor. I thought it was a turning point in our relationship, until I visited my sister's house and saw the same exact letter, word for word, sent to her. Oh, well, I feel you. This might just be the kind of guy you have there. Get a vibrator and tell him, since he wanted to pretend to be a robot, you're gonna dump him and play with your new piece of tech instead. I was coming here ready to defend him because sometimes putting feelings into words is difficult. And having a bit of help with getting the words right isn't a bad thing, really. Except he was trying to trick you and show the scary side of AI. So his motivation probably wasn't as nice as I was thinking at all. And then he laughed at you for being upset. He wasn't taking your sadness seriously at all. You are right. Depending on the rest of your relationship, his dismissal of your feelings may be a sign to reconsider the whole relationship. ChatGPT says, I can understand how you might feel hurt and disappointed by your boyfriend's actions. It's important to feel heard and understood in a relationship. While it's good that he agreed with the message generated by AI, his reaction to your feelings might have made the situation more challenging for you. It could be helpful to have an open and honest conversation with him about how this experience made you feel, and to discuss the importance of empathy and understanding in your relationship. Remember that it's okay to have different opinions, but it's crucial to respect each other's feelings and work towards a common understanding. So we're just getting post ideas from South Park now? Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate because the majority is saying break up or use it back to break up. I saw a post before talking about using it to write a letter to their mom because they can barely express their feelings, let alone write them. Your boyfriend had to put in keywords and thoughts into the generator in order for the AI to actually write it out. Maybe your boyfriend just isn't good at expressing himself, but he knows what he feels on a basis. Love, compassion, trust, etc. And with that, he used that as framework to create you a heartfelt message. It's heartfelt in the sense that the foundation of the AI's text came from him. He had to put in key words to get it to come out that way. That said, if it truly hurt your feelings because you felt he didn't write it, and he laughed it off, he may not realize how serious the situation is. If his intentions were just to show you how scary AI was, then he did it in a very immature and harmful manner. Sit him down and explain your feelings in a serious manner and see what happens. He may have originally invalidated your feelings because he didn't know how serious the situation was. To you, give him a chance to hear you out with your feelings and how it upset you and gauge his reaction. If he doubles down, then maybe reconsider the man you're with. If you're going to fake reassurance and love to me, then I don't want to be in a relationship with you. There are so many men out there that would be happy to genuinely tell me that they love me. Your feelings are validated for sure. And it sounds like your boyfriend still has a lot of growing up to do. South Park has forever changed relationships for disengaged dudes. LMAO. CYAI is scary. Nah, I actually laughed out loudly crying. Men. He did the thing he saw on TV. Watch the South Park episode together and have a laugh about it. Sounds like he was maybe just trying to have fun with you. You guys are both young. But in any relationship, try not to sweat the little things. I mean, he thought of you. He told ChatGPT what to do and shared the message with you. It's not super romantic, but it's also not terrible. Either you are pulling a South Park on us or your boyfriend pulled a South Park on you. Wendy? Isn't this the premise to a South Park episode? So your initial reaction was personally a little bit too much. As I personally would appreciate the messages regardless of if it was from my partner or ChatGPT. As the initial thought was there to create something showing the love they have for you. But his response to your reaction is horrible. I don't believe that he actually agrees with the message that was generated. There was no empathy, no respect, no love in his response. You should seriously consider if this relationship is worth having.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.